Action continues from the Muddy River Sports Rumble on the River at Johnwood Community College, live on Central Illinois Sports. Game 2 of 4 on this Friday evening as the Monroe City boys and the Pittsfield boys go head-to-head in what should be a fun matchup. Brian Shoemaker's alongside on Charlie Holt. Gavin Hilgenbrink, our cameraman. Jack will be alongside in just a bit as well. Glad you're with us on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll set the stage for this contest after this timeout.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Starting this Saturday, Jersey's in Mount Sterling is pleased to announce we will be opening at 11 a.m. from November 29th through January 10th. So head to Mount Sterling this Saturday for ice skating at the rink, lunch or dinner at Jersey's, and that perfect Christmas tree at Blue Mountain Christmas Trees, all in Mount Sterling, Illinois.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I want you to stop for a second and think of somebody that's really hard to buy for this Christmas. Well, you got it? Well, now give me 25 seconds to prove there's something for them at your local farm and supply, and it's on sale now through December 24th, including 20% off all boots and shoes. And get 30% off our entire toy department. And everyone needs at least one more blanket. Take 30% off all throws and blankets, including this #1 rated softest blanket by our blanket snob. If you can't come up with anything, visit your local store at their gift tables to find some inspiration, like this.
See all these deals and more right now at farmandhomesupply.com.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups for you, from snacks and hoodies, all the things you need for winter weather, spring weather, summer weather, fall weather. They've got it all at Farm and Home Supply. You'll find a lot of locations throughout the region. Check out their selection online as well at farmandhomesupply.com. The visiting team on the scoreboard in this contest will be the Pittsfield Sockies, Brad Tomhave's squad. He is 4-3 on the season. They'll start at a guard, a 5'11 senior Hayden Gratton. At a second guard, he's the 5'10 senior Rigston Bonds, and at the third guard is the 6-foot sophomore Colin Bernard. At a guard/forward is Taylor Graham, the 6-foot senior, and Silas Smith starts at forward, the 6'4 junior for the Sockies. For the Monroe City squad, Brock Idris' team 4-1 on the season. Abram Smizer will start wearing the number 5. He's a 6'1 senior. We'll also see Cole Hayes, a 5'10 senior, wearing the number 10. Brent Holland is a 6'5 senior, starts at forward, wears number 20. Toby Sapp is a guard, he's 5'10 and a senior. And Wyatt DeGrave, the 6'4 junior, wearing the number 23 for Monroe City. That's a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. We'll tip it off from the Rumble on the River, Pittsfield and Monroe City next on Central Illinois Sports.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today at SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. Northwestern Mutual is the marketing name for Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company and its subsidiaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Exmark mowers are at B&B Livestock Supply and Trailers. American-made precision and power. Backed by B&B's unmatched service. B&B Livestock Supply and Trailers in Camp Point, Illinois. Call, click, or stop by.
From Johnwood Community College and the Muddy River Sports, Rumble on the River. It's high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Brian Shoemaker is alongside. Jack is our statistician in this contest. Gavin Hilgenbrink on the camera at center court. I'm Charlie Hall. Glad you're with us tonight as the Monroe City Panthers and Pittsfield Sockeyes go head-to-head. Monroe City will wear the home white uniforms, black numbers, and gold trim, while the Sockeyes are in the all-black uniforms with the red numbers and white trim tonight. A sizable height advantage for Monroe City when you look at DeGrave at 6'4" at a guard, and then Holland at 6'5", plus you can see Fauner, off the bench at another 6'5" man. Pittsfield's tallest man is Silas Smith. He's 6'4", and Brad Tommy has said this a couple of times, the only reason anybody else listed taller than 6 foot on Pittsfield's roster is because he might have fibbed a bit.
Little white lie never hurt anybody this time of year, Charlie.
Silas looks even thinner in black, I think.
I don't. All right, jumping center is Holland for Monroe City. Graham will jump for Pittsfield as Monroe City is right to left to start the contest, and the tip is up and controlled by the Panthers. Against an early man-to-man defense for Pittsfield, Monroe City sets up on the wing. Sapp with the ball out top now. That's to Smizer. Hayes gets a touch, looking for the big man down low, and Holland trying to get free. Now a dribble drive in by DeGrave, caught on the baseline. Shovels it off. Now they'll find it on the baseline to Brent Holland. He'll back his way in against Smith. Shot up over the top of the 6'4" extended arms. Good for Brent Holland. And an early 2-0 advantage on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard for the Panthers. Little three-quarter court pressure for Monroe City. And now they drop back into the half-court zone as well. Pass underneath, finds Bernard on the baseline. He had a nice night in the win last night for Pittsfield over North Green. Here's a pull-up jump shot. Taylor Graham on the baseline, an air ball. Brent Holland with the rebound for Monroe City. A minute into this contest, 2-0 Panthers have the early advantage. Of course, Monroe City, you heard about them a lot in the fall with a fine football season, Brian. As DeGrave has it out top. And if you heard about their football team, you heard about Wyatt DeGrave.
He's athletic. He is talented. This guy can get up, Charlie. If he doesn't put down a couple of dunks tonight, Pittsfield's done a better job on defense than I think maybe we anticipated.
On the right side, Smizer gets a touch, 4 on the shot clock. They'll throw it down low to Holland. Catches, shoots quickly, and misses the shot. They'll call that a violation. And the ball will be out of bounds to Pittsfield, length of the court to go.
Will we call that a turnover next year when it comes official?
Well, it was a missed shot. Actually, Pittsfield had secured it. I think they should have just played on, but that's just me being me, I
Okay.
guess. Will he? I don't know. You can call whatever you want. It's 2025. Here's Bonds with it into the corner. Brixton Bonds was a scrapper last night for Pittsfield. He made some things happen. Went 6 for 6 from the free throw line down the stretch for the senior. Smith on the right side, bounces to Bonds on the baseline. He says, get me out of here. To Smith, who can shoot it from distance. With 7 on the shot clock, Grattan now to Graham, 5 to shoot. Got to go if you're Pittsfield. Grattan fakes, puts it on the deck. A tough three-pointer. It's an air ball. And back-to-back shot clock violations, something we had not seen yet in this shootout, Brian.
Only saw one shot clock violation back in the last game between Liberty and Herman girls. We have not seen many here throughout the entire week, maybe less than a dozen.
Both guys' teams playing good defense, I think, in the early going there.
Sapp has picked up the dribble, gets it out between the circles. Hayes, now Smizer. Really looking underneath for Holland. They know that's where the advantage is as DeGrave drives in. A little dump off down low. Shot no good. Sapp. Rebound, a battle for it on the floor. Bonds has it for Pittsfield. They'll give it off to Bernard. Sakis have a little advantage here as Smith will take the dribble into the front court. Got the ball caught on the hip and a turnover. Breakaway into the front court. Wyatt DeGrave to the window, up and in for 2. 4-0 Panthers on top on the transition layup for Wyatt DeGrave, the 6'4 junior. Bonds with the ball into the front court for Pittsfield. Right side, just inside the arc. Silas Smith's shot won't fall through. Holland has another board. Outlet pass to DeGrave. Finds the cutter in the middle, and Hayes is knocked from his feet, and a foul will be called against Pittsfield.
Silas Smith going to pick that one up, his first, team first. It'll be Monroe City basketball on the baseline. They lead at 4-0 at the 4:54 mark of the quarter.
This will mean nothing to anyone other than me, but Brian, when you hit that, the print screen might come up. You just have to exit out.
Turn my headset up just a tad, would you?
There's no snare in his headset.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marshall. Here's a ball knocked out of bounds. They'll say a turnover on the Panthers as Hayes loses it out of bounds.
Well, you know, Charlie, one of these things for this Monroe City team, at one point this team had played, get this, 5 games and it only had 4 practices. This is a team that Brock Edra says is honestly still kind of coming together at this point.
I can believe that after the long football run as Grattan gets caught underneath, throws it away. A turnover on Pittsfield, an early third for the Sakis. Into the front court, new man, that's Peyton Heatherton in for the first time, a 5'10 senior. Here's DeGrave on a 3. Off the front of the iron, no good. Bonds has the board for Pittsfield. He'll turn and take it into the front court for the Sakis, trying to get on the board as we're nearly halfway through quarter number 1. Bernard has picked it up. Really good defense by Monroe City here, extending the Saki offense out beyond the perimeter as now Bernard sets up for a 3. Right wing, and he'll bury it there as the sophomore with the first 3 of the night for Pittsfield.
They're going to have a few of those.
4-3 score on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Hayes on the bounce. Leaves it near the sideline to DeGrave. He splits the double team, kind of bounced around a bit, kept his balance. Gets the shot up, no good. Gets his own board, puts it back up and in. Good stick-to-itiveness that time for Wyatt DeGrave. He'll put it in for his second basket of the ball game and extends the lead back to 3. Grattan on the wing left side, out near the Blazers symbol out at midcourt here at Mountain Dew Court, and a turnover on the Sakis as Graham was trying to find Smith. They weren't on the same page. That stoppage in play allows Ryan Harris to come in for Pittsfield. He'll sit down Silas Smith on the other side. Toby Sapp is back into action for Monroe City. Also, we see Blake Fauner into the game, the 6'5 senior.
Monroe City's only lost this season so far, Charlie, a 57-41 loss, Started the season up at Illini West, 2 teams that normally don't play each other too often.
Pittsfield lost by 24, I believe, was the final to Illini West just last Friday as Fauner now muscles up and goes in for his first 2 of the contest. And the lead is 5, the biggest of the ball game right now for Monroe City. Graham on the dribble, a top step and a jump, a tough shot, but a nice take by Taylor Graham to get the answer on the other end for Pittsfield. They're going to have a lot out of Graham tonight if they're going to hang in this one is Pittsfield. Now picking up the dribble was Tamir White. He checked in, stuck in on us. Heatherton in the middle. His runner is off the glass and in for 2. Peyton Heatherton in the scorebook. Back to a 5-point Panther advantage. I'm sure these two schools have played each other at some time over the years, but it's been a while. As now Bernard tries the deep three, no good. And on the rebound, Ryan Harris will be called over the back.
Seemed like back in the days when there was a kid that lived in Pittsfield and had moved over that direction and maybe played against him, but it has been a while. Played him in freshman football for a year.
I think that was Bowling Green. Used to play Bowling Green quite a bit. Louisiana, Pittsfield and Louisiana still play, but not a lot of Monroe City. Must be just too far, huh? They'll play those close games like Augusta. Here's a bumping foul on Hayden Gratton now for the Sockies.
His first, team third.
Bond sits down as Isaac McLaughlin, the 6'2 junior, is in for Pittsfield.
McLaughlin's got Fauner on his assignment right now, and he gives up a little size. Now they switch off.
Here's a good look three. Tamir White can't get it to fall. Gratton was going after the rebound, and he and White collided. White called for the bump.
His first, team first of the ball game at the 2:02 mark. 10-5 Monroe City in the early going here on the Ridgeline Sales Group LLC scoreboard.
Harris out top. He had his best offensive performance of the season in the win last evening.
13 points.
Pittsfield doesn't play traditionally a lot of back-to-back nights. As here's a three. Taylor Graham from the right wing up and good to make it 10-8. If you could only hear what Brian is saying about me in his head right now.
All good things, all good things.
As now carrying going to be called on DeGrave as he was trying to back down Gratton. Back into the contest, Smizer for the Panthers.
I thought he was either going to get a turnover or a foul. He was kind of leading with the opposite arm.
Hayes also returns, as does Brent Holland for Brock Idris's Panthers.
Just a lot of height in and out that Idris can work here on this zone especially. You've got DeGrave up front. You've got all these big guys inside. It's kind of the optimal lineup to run zone.
Brock Idris, if that name's familiar, that's an old Carthage football name. As Graham now drives inside. Shot fake, shot up, no good. And the rebound pulled down by DeGrave. If I remember right, Brock Idris was the all-conference punter, which was ironic if you remember. I don't ever remember seeing Carthage punting. Here's a pass inside to Holland, the big man with another two inside the paint. And it makes it a 12-8 advantage as we're less than a minute to play in the first. Gratton tries the pass down low, and it goes out of bounds. A turnover on the Sockies. Smith and Bonds return for Pittsfield. They replace Gratton and Bernard.
Getting you a look here at Holland's last entry pass and dump here on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay.
Thanks to Sheila Davidsmeyer and her team at Northwestern Mutual in Pittsfield for bringing that to you here on Central Illinois Sports. About a 10-second difference, shot clock and game clock. The lob it into Holland. He'll put it up and in for two. Pretty easy that time for Brent Holland, and the lead for the Panthers grows to 6. This is their biggest lead of the ball game. Shot clock turned off with 21 seconds to play in the period. Harris with a dangerous pass. Bond's able to corral it. Right back to Harris, right side. He'll launch the three up and in. Another three for Pittsfield that's been friendly to them in this first quarter. Has cut it down to a 3-point game. DeGrave trying to beat a buzzer here. Crosses over, loses the ball, runs it down near the half-court line. Picks it up, launches a shot from just inside the half-court line. No good, and we played a quarter of basketball action. After a one, it's Monroe City 14, Pittsfield 11 as you watch basketball action on Central Illinois Sports.
Before I started at Dot, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to Dot. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
At Eagle Valley Bank, we have many products and services to meet your needs. However, we don't have so many choices that you feel overwhelmed. we can customize your banking needs and develop a financial strategy that best fits your life. We offer 5 convenient full-service locations in Bluffs, Griggsville, Meredosia, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield, and you can also bank online at eaglevalley.bank. Eagle Valley Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
14-11 after one quarter, Monroe City with the lead. Pittsfield 4 of 8, 50%, 3 or 4 from the arc, 75%, have not shot a free throw. Taylor Graham with 5 points. On the other side, 7 of 12 for the squad from Monroe City. They're shooting 58%, and Brent Holland has 6 points for them. They are 3 of 6, or 0 for 3 from the arc, I should say.
It will be Pittsfield basketball to start this second quarter. Trailing by 3, they'll have Graham, Bernard, Smith, Bonds, and Gratton, their original starters. On the other side, for the Panthers, they're also going to the starting 5. Smizer, Hayes, Holland, Sapp, and DeGrave.
I don't know if they've got an answer for Holland, but you're just about going to have to find a front on him and then a man on the backside.
You think they have the arrow right?
Well, they had it pointing at home. I had it as away. And so there we go.
They've got it right now.
We've got it right now, so we'll switch it just for a split second.
All right.
All right. All
right, Pittsfield ball. As we're underway here in the second quarter. Bernard out top to Graham. Wants to get Smith up front to set a screen possibly. Looks down low to Bernard. Well-designed and executed play for Brad Tomhave's squad. And Colin Bernard's got 5.
Really nice dump down on the backdoor cut. Found him wide open. Just had to bump off defenders just a split second there.
DeGrave with it out top to Sapp left wing. Gets the ball reversed over to Cole Hayes. Patient with it are the Panthers on the offensive side.
Riggs Bond on the big man.
You hang with them long enough, you get a prize. As DeGrave now a 3 in the waning seconds of the shot clock. No good, and that's a shot clock violation, the second of the day for Monroe City.
Good defense by the Sakis again, really doing a good job even though they're a little undermanned, and they are shooting for a lead.
Really nice play as you saw in the Northwestern Mutual instant replay. They kind of brought Smith up to the free throw line, cleared his defender out, and allowed Bernard to be open on the back door. Here's Bernard for a 3 in the lead, no good. Rebound secured by Sapp for the Panthers. Hayes with it. Two teams, Brian, that are pretty similar in the style that they want to play. A little more methodical for Monroe City, maybe what you would call a little more old school Pittsfield, as the Sakis have tried to be a little more offensive minded here recently, as now a ball gets to the rim. Not going to count. There was a foul on the floor on Taylor Graham.
His first team first.
Monroe City, part of that Clarence Cannon Conference, Charlie, and that's a lot of old-school, hard-nosed defense coming out of the CCC, as we've seen with some of the girls' teams already here in this shootout.
Hayes on the inbounds. Lob pass down low. There's the help side man, Bernard, to steal it away. Turnover on Monroe City is their 5th. Bonds into the front court for the Sakis. Out front to Graham. He lost it on the dribble and takes a chair. Turnover on Pittsfield, their 6th as DeGrave takes it the other way to the window, through the contact, and in for 2. Wyatt DeGrave, another pair of points.
6 for him now.
Scored 31 in the tournament championship at Monroe City when they defeated Palmyra.
Short corner, they get it to Graham. He'll take the dribble inside. Back on the wing, Gratton to Bonds. Thought about the 3. 15 seconds to shoot it for Pittsfield. Now Bernard skips it over the top of the defense to Gratton. Drives in, stops, pops. Baseline jump shot, no good. Rebound tapped out into the hands of Cole Hayes. Quickly into the front court, DeGrave with the slam. DeGrave with the big dunk for the Panthers, and the lead to 5 for Monroe City. Reminds me of a young Brian Shoemaker. Really young, little Tykes basket, but
only
a young
Dunkin' Donuts most of the
young
time.
Brian Shoemaker.
A young Brian Shoemaker.
Little Tykes.
Here's a pass across the way. Bernard able to corral it for Pittsfield. He loses the ball now, and another Saki turnover will give it to Sapp into the front court. Leaves it on the wing to Hayes. Hayes on the dribble drive. Floater in the lane, no good. Bernard has the board for Pittsfield. Off it comes to Hayden Gratton. Gratton tries to blow by the man. Quick pass out top to Smith for a three. It's an air ball, and that'll give us a chance to see that dunk. No, it won't on the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay. How come?
Keystrokes.
I think you got it. Let's see it.
I don't think we did.
Let's see what can we see what we got?
We've got that.
Oh.
It's a missed shot, but it's a rebound.
That was close to the dunk, though.
Close.
I saw it in my mind.
Let's fire the guys in the truck.
Fire the guys in the truck. They're really struggling here this week.
At least it warmed up a little bit, so they sit out there and freeze. 4:44 to play in the half. Monroe City shooting for their biggest lead of the night. Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound batted around. DeGrave runs it down on the offensive side. Kind of an announcement we're making here.
Someone's got some lights on in the parking lot. Hopefully that will get resolved soon.
Hopefully it's not a forward edge.
Sounded like it was a traverse. Left side to Grave. 2 to the shoot, drives in, and they're going to call that an offensive foul. And Gratton might have drawn the charge this time. Let's take a look at it. Let's see if Hayden Gratton.
He left early.
Might have sold a little bit. He may be premiering on the John Robb stage in the spring. Mamma mia.
Well, he might be at Augustana on the stage in another year. Going to play baseball up that direction.
Uh-huh.
I don't blame him for going down early. That guy's big.
Yeah, wide DeGrave in football pads was a problem. He's still a problem here without the pads. 18-13 score with 4:04 to play in the half as Gratton gets a good look for the three on the right wing. It's up and good. Pittsfield shot it pretty well from the perimeter, and they've cut it down to a 2-point game.
That's because Gratton was smart enough not to get run over last time, see?
They're going to lob the ball down into Fauner. He's going to back up and use the strength. Shot too hard. He'll run down his own board, though. Good hustle by the big man. Second chance opportunity here for the Panthers. DeGrave on the deck. On the left wing finds Heatherton for a three. It's an air ball, and Bonds grabs the board for Pittsfield.
His third board of the night.
Into the front court, Graham. Now to Bonds. Pittsfield could tie or take the lead. How about the lead on the three from Gratton? Hayden Gratton tickles the twine for 19-9 and gives Pittsfield their first lead of the ball game with 3:15 to play in the second period. Panthers right back on the attack with DeGrave in his hands from NBA range. No good. Rebound down to Fauner. He'll put it back up. Can't get it to go. And Gratton secures the board for the Sockies. Bonds into the front court to Graham. He'll try the dribble drive inside. Shut off there on the good defensive effort by Abram Smizer. Gratton, who's got the hot hand right now, around the horn to Bonds. Might have got away with a carry there. Now Graham off the dribble. He will throw it back out to Gratton. Shooting a three, kind of falling away. No good on the rebound down to Fauner on the air ball, and we get a whistle and a timeout. On the Adams Fiber timeout, we will pause as well. 2:29 to play in the half. It's Pittsfield 19, Monroe City 18.
At Blessing Health, our pediatrics team is with you and your family in the moments that matter most. From first steps to growing up healthy and strong, supporting their passions as their biggest cheerleader, and guiding them towards their dreams. Blessing Health, with you every step of the way. Visit us at blessinghealth.org to learn more and schedule an appointment today.
Why am I seeing yield differences in only 2 of my fields?
Great question, Evan. I've taken some soil samples, and it looks like you might have some fertility issues, especially in that northern field.
From personalized insights to year-round support, we always show up. Channel.
.229 to play in the half in a 19-18 contest. I want to remind you about our friends at Waters Concrete. Tim Waters and Company offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Really impressed with Pittsfield's ability to move the ball here in the first quarter, Charlie. Don't think they're doing a bad job here, I guess, in the second now as we are. Finding some nice shot opportunities.
Well, they've seen the zone a lot this season, Brian, and not a big secret that the Sakis have struggled to shoot it from the outside, but shot it pretty well to start the game against North Green last night, and have started well from the perimeter here this evening. They've also got a couple of defensive stops with the shot clock violation as Hayes pops out for a three. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound out of bounds and will be Pittsfield ball, length of the court to go.
You got the size that Monroe City's got. No reason to shoot a three at this point.
Well, basically every time they've gotten the ball to Brent Holland, he scored. Pittsfield doing some things to try to prevent the lob to him with the help side defender, but I mean, even with the help side, he could just throw it up. He's the biggest man on the playground right now. As now Bernard just takes his eye off of this one. Had not secured the catch before he started to make his next move, and Pittsfield's turnover is their 8th.
Got to cut down on that. 2:04 left in the half. Pittsfield with a 19-18 lead and been scoreless for a little while on both sides.
Hayes with the ball, gets it to Holland. To DeGrave, puts it on the deck, wants to get inside, gets to the window and in for two. Gives the lead right back to the Panthers, 20-19.
10 for him already.
Smith, left wing, quick launch, three, good. Silas Smith, the 6'4", stretch 5 for the Sakis. Shoots Pittsfield back on top.
Third lead change.
And that, what I would say, Brian, is your biggest difference you've seen in Pittsfield's offensive scheme is now Holland gets open down low and ties the game up at 22. Very rarely in Brad Tommy's, let's say, first 15 years, would you get a one pass and a three?
No, not very often. Usually you see a few more passes than that. But, sometimes when the opportunity's there and the moment's right, you just indulge.
And you didn't grow very much.
Here's Harris now for a three. It's an air ball. Holland will bat it down, but it's into the hands of Grattan, who then tried to feed the post and turns it over. Less than a minute to play in the half. Game knotted at 22 points apiece. As Hayes has picked up the dribble, looking for somebody to come help him out. That's Sapp, who will come out and direct some traffic. Finds Hayes on the wing, tries the drive in, leaves it down to Holland. Holland turns, shoots, scores two more.
Give him 10.
And the lead back the way of Monroe City on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. 3-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. So the Sakis cannot hold it to the buzzer here. As Smith gets it for a three from the wing. It's an air ball. Rebound to Hayes. Panthers, however, can't hold for one. And I would expect that to be the case here as White now drives inside, kicks it out to DeGrave. All the way around the horn to Hayes on the right side with 10 to play in the half. 2-point lead for Monroe City. Trying to add on to it, and they will on a drive to the basket by Hayes. Puts it in, 2-1. Grattan will give it to Graham, who shoots a half-court shot that would be good if it goes. It does not. And we head to halftime. A Little Chess Motors halftime show where the Monroe City Panthers lead the Pittsfield Sakis 26-22.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
It was 14-11 after one quarter. Monroe City, they lead at 26-22 at halftime here. We've had one tie at 22, 4 lead changes in the ball game. Pittsfield's turned it over 9 times. Monroe City 6. No foul trouble on either side. 4 people with 1 foul apiece for Pittsfield. On the other side, 2 people with 1 foul apiece for Monroe City. Monroe City with 12 boards, Pittsfield with 7. And Monroe City leads at 26-22 here at halftime in a Little Jets Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show. Individual stats, shooting percentages, and more come your way after these.
Saki Car and Pet Wash in Pittsfield and Wildcat Car Wash in Barry keep your ride and even your pets looking their best while enjoying the easiest, most rewarding wash experience around, all while supporting your locally owned car washes. With the Touch4 Wash app now available for use at both locations, you can earn points towards free washes, unlock discounts, and pay and start your wash right from your phone. Plus, we've upgraded with our new chemicals to give you the best clean and shine yet. Follow us on Facebook to stay updated on specials and promotions.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Little Jess, Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram right across from Quincy High School. The Griffin family. Little Jess started it, and Rodney and the gang keep it going with Andrew and all their family involved and many others. You can get a brand new Jeep at a great deal right now. Tell them the guys from Central Illinois Sports sent you that way. 26-22 Monroe City at halftime. Pittsfield in the first half, 8 of 19, 42%. 6 of 14 from the arc, 42.8%. Did not shoot a free throw. Hayden Gratton with 6 points, a 3 from Silas Smith, a 3 from Ryan Harris, a 3 and a 2 from Colin Bernard for 5, and a 3 and a 2 from Taylor Graham for 5. You see a little trend there on the other side. 12 of 26 for Monroe City, 46%. They're 0 of 7 from the arc, haven't shot a free throw. 10 points apiece for Brent Holland and Wyatt DeGrave in the first half. Bonner has 2 points in the first half, 2 for Cole Hayes and 2 for Peyton Heatherton, I should say. And Monroe City with the 4-point lead, 26-22 at halftime. A break and play-by-play comes your way after these.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Hi, Jay Arnold here with Donahue's Barbershops and Family Hair Centers. You can find us in Pittsfield, 2 blocks west of Walmart, and Mount Sterling on Pittsfield Road, and on the south side of the square in Winchester. We have 6 full-time experienced barbers and cosmetologists to make sure you get the haircut you want. You never need an appointment because we only take walk-ins. Find us on Facebook, stop by and see us at one of our 3 locations soon.
Sugar and Smoke, located on the west side of Pittsfield, offers the most delicious barbecue, ribs on the weekends, nachos, pony shoes, pork, chicken, and brisket. Reuben's so big, just ask for a box. Try the freezer meals by visiting their Facebook page. Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Loaded baked potatoes, appetizers, delicious desserts. Don't wait, grab the gang and head to 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0067. Sugar and Smoke, the talk of the area.
It's Truck Month at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, and we got a great selection of new Fords, 150s, 250s, and 350s. Pre-owned, we've got them, Ford, GMC, and Ram. Get your new truck at Westtown Ford, Jacksonville.
Well, we're just about ready for the second half. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram brought us our halftime show. 26-22 Monroe City. And I'm going to try to do this from memory, but I think Monroe City will have the basketball as we come out.
Pretty good call on that one. Memory not so bad at the moment. And, Monroe City's had some success getting the ball into Holland. You saw DeGrave have some big moments in that first half. But overall, Brian, Pittsfield's defense has really made the Panthers work for their baskets.
Yeah, we've really seen Monroe City do a lot of dribbling here, and I don't necessarily know if that's how they like to play a lot of basketball, but they're doing a lot of dribbling right now in the half-court set and being forced into some shot opportunities that maybe they don't necessarily enjoy.
Pittsfield shooting it well from the three-point arc, and as they say, you can live and die by the three. Saki's staying alive in this one with that three-point shot.
We saw it earlier this week as Central Lee made everything under the sun last night against Clopton, and then came out in the second half, and I don't know if it's just that end of the floor, but they were ice cold from three, so we'll see if the Saki's luck continues here in the second half of the contest.
Well, Pittsfield shot it good in the first half last night in the win that they had at home, but then they were ice cold in the second half and let an 18-point lead get away before they hung on at the end to pull away and get the victory, but they'll have to shoot it well in the second half here as they give up so much size.
Monroe City will have the basketball to start the second half. Tonight's contest is brought to you in part by the Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper. They have been serving Pike County since 1991. You can check out a new edition each Wednesday from the Pike County Express.
Reaching the halfway point of our coverage here this evening. 2 more games for you after this one. It'll be the Quincy Notre Dame girls taking on the Pittsfield Lady Sakis. And then our nightcap should be a dandy. It'll be the Highland, Missouri Lady Cougars taking on the Brown County Lady Hornets in one of the more premier matchups of this 2025 Rumble on the River, brought to you by Muddy River Sports. As we get ready to go, second half play-by-play, here's Charlie Hull.
Monroe City will have the basketball to start the second half, and they do have their original starters on the floor in Smizer, Hayes, Holland, Sapp, and DeGrave. As Sapp has it on the wing left side. Get it over to Smizer. And we get a whistle and a travel to call. And a turnover on the opening possession for the Panthers.
7th of the ball game against them. Saki's turned it over 9 times in the first half.
Pittsfield has their original starters as well, with Bond, Smith, Bernard, Gratton, and Graham to start this third quarter for Brad Tomhave's squad. Bonds looked for the backdoor cut, wasn't open. Now to Graham. He'll put it on the deck, go to the spin move, force it up, no good. Holland has the rebound for Monroe City.
His third board of the night.
DeGrave wants to use the screen. Now just blows by the man defensively. Blocked at the rim by Graham. Holland there to clean it up, put it up and in. He'll get a chance for an and one as he's fouled. Nice job by Holland to help come clean up the glass Brian, it kind of looked like he didn't realize even how open he was right there.
No, everybody kind of cleared out trying to get the rebound attempt, and next thing you know, there's no one around. You get an easy bunny.
Who was the foul on, gentlemen?
Pittsfield.
We
it
got
was
that
Smith.
part. Thank you. His second.
Holland can't get the free throw to go. Rebound will go out of bounds and the way of Pittsfield, the official tells us.
Bonds was pretty tricky on that one.
Monroe City just 4-1 here on the season, guys. A pair of lopsided wins over Mark Twain. They've got a 62-31 win over Louisiana and that 49-30 win over Palmyra to win the Monroe City tournament where they held Hudson Brock scoreless.
Here's Bonds now on a drive right at the big man. Shot no good, but Holland, they say, got him on the arm trying to block the shot, and Rigston Bonds will head to the free throw line to shoot two.
Holland's first team foul of the second half, third of the ball game on Monroe City. Bonds playing tough again. First free throws of the ball game, 28-22, and Bonds makes the free throw, and that's 7 in a row, counting last night.
If you guys are in the market for a new home loan, give Damon Emmerich a call at Great Rivers Bank. He'll also help you out with auto and residential commercial loan needs. Call Damon, 217-285-4404. For Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank.
Bonds stays hot.
Yep, makes them both. Makes it 28-24 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard as a drive in, dump off to Holland, missed the runner. Rebound down to Rigston Bonds for the Sockies.
His fourth board of the night. Everybody play with the energy of a little guy like Bonds, and then Taylor Graham throws the ball out of bounds. First turnover against the Sockies second half. Unforced turnover, 10th of the ball game.
He was expecting Grattan to be in a spot that he was not, and that ball just went right into the bench. Sapp with it on the wing, left side. He'll throw a pass tip, but Holland runs it down out top.
Maybe he had Smizer open on the weak side there.
Now DeGrave trying to direct some traffic as Pittsfield on a little different defensive look. Panthers trying to adjust with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Down low, they get it into Holland. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He puts in another 2.
14 for him.
And the lead back out to 6. Bonds deep in the corner now to Graham. Bernard gets a touch at the free throw line. His offensive touches have been fairly limited. Bonds now shoots a 3, no good. Grattan will save it off of Hayes, and it'll remain with the Sockies on the baseline underneath their own hoop.
Monroe City starting Holland way up at the top of the key now, trying to get him to break down low, and so far that's been successful.
Bonds loses it on the inbounds play. A turnover on the Sockies. Quickly into the front court. Holland at the free throw line. He will put it on the deck. Spin move, left hand, no good. Gets his own board, no, couldn't corral it. A battle for it, and Bonds runs it down for Pittsfield. Throws it across to Grattan. He'll shovel it out to Graham for a 3, no good off the iron. And the rebound secured by Smizer. Hayes and company into the front court now for Monroe City. Kicks to DeGrave. Had a little trouble with the bounce over there now. Finds Smizer. A low-scoring, defensive-minded basketball game. With 9 to shoot, DeGrave has it. He'll drive in and got a cut on the hip, the official says. Called for a travel.
8th turnover, second of the second half. A lot of that got to do with the guard play of the Sockies on defense.
Graham will walk it up for Pittsfield. Sockies, of course, with not an overly deep bench. It's a little shorter yet, even with the broken arm of Tom. A missed shot by Bernard on the run. Gets a shot blocked, got his own board out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sockies underneath this. Bernard trying to go up against a couple of bigger guys, and a stoppage in play will allow White and Heatherton to check in. Also into the contest, Blake Fauner. Pittsfield brings Ryan Harris into the action. All the way around the horn it comes to Bernard. Freshman into the game is Caden Nash, a 5'6" sophomore for Monroe City. 5 seconds to shoot. Grattan works off the screen. A little hesitation move. Runner up. Good. He'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play as he's fouled.
Foul's going to go against Monroe City. Too quick a hands for me. Grattan will try the old-fashioned three-point play. He's got 8 points, a couple of threes in that too.
White with the foul.
Picks up his second. This is the second of the second half, fourth of the ball game. Haven't been many fouls called. Grattan misses the free throw, and the rebound comes off to Fauner the other way.
Long pass into the front court. Ooh, like a connection from the quarterback to a wide receiver that time. Heatherton with the easy two. Good floor vision for Monroe City. Now Grattan puts up a jumper, no good. Rebound down to Fauner. Quick pass into the front court again to Heatherton. Left-hand runner, no good. But he's bumped in, fouled by Bonds, and he'll head to the stripe to shoot a pair.
I thought Bonds had left the game. He's back in. Yep. He picks up his first, second team foul.
In long enough to pick up that foul.
You bet.
Then we get a whistle when we get an Adams Fiber timeout. We'll pause as well. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber here to keep you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Learn more at adams.net.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Mid-State Insurance Agency in Pittsfield if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
4:12 to play in the third. Timeout taken by Monroe City. Both teams with a single timeout in the game. On the Adams Fiber timeout to the free throw line is Peyton Heatherton.
Heatherton on the night has 2 buckets, 1 in each half. Free throw up with the left hand is too hard.
McCartney Storage, located on the north end of Pittsfield. A great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more. With affordable monthly rates, no reason to look anywhere else. Call 217-248-0011 for McCartney Storage.
Heatherton makes the second, and it's a 33-26 lead.
7 even.
Yeah.
McLaughlin with it out top, finds Bonds. Long skip pass over to Graham, looks for the opening, skips it back across to Grattan. Quickly underneath to Harris, had trouble with the catch, now gathers. Out top Bonds to Grattan. Good look, 3 left wing, goes begging, and the rebound run down by Hayes. Outlet pass to White. Panthers shooting to add on to what is their biggest lead of this contest. Fauner got it underneath and lost it as he was trying to go to that move before he had corralled the ball.
Saki's 0-for-3 in the second half from the arc.
DeGrave and Holland come back into the contest here from Monroe City. Fauner's going to get a breather, and it's Pittsfield basketball with 3:30 left to go in the third.
Holland came in, he's 6'5". He replaced Nash, who's 5'6". Just a slight height difference between those two young men.
Fauner left, and he's bigger than any 2 guys they brought in. He might have been a tight end.
Here's Graham now for a 3. Can't get it to roll through, and the rebound will be saved in by Bonds, but right into the hands of DeGrave. Look out. He's on the run out into the front court, fouled by Graham on the floor.
Graham with a good decision to foul him there to keep him away from the basket. His first team foul, number 3. It'll be ball out of bounds, Monroe City with 3:03 left in the third quarter, 33-26. That's 7-point lead.
Smizer and Sapp back in for the Panthers here as they'll have the ball underneath their own basket. Sapp to trigger. Right side, Hayes on the wing. Sapp looking in the paint for Holland at all times. Is this Panthers squad. Right side, Hayes. With 15 to shoot. Holland really working hard under there. As a drive in by Hayes, kick to the wing to Grave. 3, and he buries it.
First three of the night for his team.
And a double-digit lead now for the Panthers on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Bonds to Graham, fakes the three. He'll try the drive in now. Caught there, ball batted around, stolen away by the Panthers. Holland with the takeaway. Turnover by Pittsfield as the Panthers had the momentum. 10-point lead in the basketball, just over 2 minutes to play in the third. Now Holland taking some time to do some push-ups, it looked like, as the ball comes free to Hayes out top, and he'll be fouled on the play by Bonds.
Bonds will pick up the foul, his second, team foul number 4 with 2:01 left in the quarter. Smith and Bernard come back in the game.
Grattan and McLaughlin sit down for Pittsfield. Out near the half-court line, Hayes has it. Takes the dribble all the way inside to the window. Missed the shot. There's Holland. His shot blocked. Rebound down to Sapp, whose shot was blocked. And this time the board to Pittsfield's Graham. The Bonds in the left wing. Pull-up jump shot from the baseline. No good, but he's fouled on the play. And Rigston Bonds will head to the line to shoot 2.
Right man, right spot right now. 36-26. Clock stop. 1:37 left third quarter. Pittsfield trying to get a little closer. Single digits here with the free throws. Bonds on the night 2 for 2. That's his 2 points. Has added 5 rebounds. First free throw was up and good.
Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. That's Robin Ocker's team at the Pike County Express.
Bonds will shoot his second. The senior. It's up and also good. He's dialed it in from there.
Cuts the lead to 8. Is back into the contest to handle the ball, Caden Nash. Stolen away by Bonds. Bonds with the larceny, layup at the other end, up and good.
Bonds now with 6.
And he cuts it down with 6-point Panther advantage. Bonds in the last 2.5 quarters really playing with about as much confidence as we've seen from him. As a missed 3 now. Rebound Taylor Graham runs it down for the Sockies. He's full speed ahead into the front court. Trying to lead Bernard. Led him just a bit too far. And a turnover as the ball heads the other way.
13 turnovers, 4 in the second half. I tell you, Bonds against West Central played really hard-nosed too. He's just been on the floor playing hard throughout the last 3 contests, doing what he can do. One thing I don't think he can do is take on the Holland boy like one-on-one. He might come to the bottom of his numbers.
Oh, a pretty tall young man listed at 6'5", this senior. A lot of good seniors on this squad, and then DeGrave, remarkably, is the only junior on the roster. He's got it at the free throw line. Drives inside, leans back, gets it to go. Wyatt DeGrave, another 2.
15 for him now.
And has scored in a variety of ways for this Panther squad.
Was he a quarterback?
Uh-huh.
Pretty good athlete on the track and field circuit as well.
Bernard misses the 3. Bonds has the rebound and a reach-in foul whistled against the Panthers, Caden Nash.
Nash will pick up the foul. It'll be his first. Well, they say team at 4 and second on Nash. Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Bonds with an offensive board to go with 5 defensive boards. And if we can just figure out a way to get him to foul Bonds, he's pretty good at the free throw line.
Inbounds pass into Graham. He'll lean up, can't get it to go. Rebound down to Bernard. There to clean up the glass and put it in.
6 points, call it 7 for him now.
6, 7, 20 seconds to play in the third. The best part about that, Brian, is Jack would have no idea what was just said. Hayes
The old
on the right
6-7
side.
thing, yeah, I don't know much about it.
Me neither. Neither does anybody else, Jack. It's quite the phenomenon. And a whistle and a timeout going to be granted to Monroe City. And we'll pause as well. The Adams Fiber timeout. 7.8 seconds to play in the third. Panthers will have the ball when we come back.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
7.8 seconds to play in the third. Monroe City called the timeout of the Adams Fiber timeout. Allthefiber.net. See all of the offerings from Adams Fiber.
Pretty nice crowd on hand again, Brian.
Not too bad. Crowds have been up and down. A little bit quiet last night, but
there's a lot of bleachers here.
Pittsfield, a short drive. Quincy Notre Dame right here in town. Brown County, just a short drive. Boys are in action tonight, too, for the Hornets.
DeGrave on the inbound. Shoots over the top of Bonds, up and in for another two.
17.
Graham into the front court. He'll get a three off of the buzzer. They would have counted that, even though I think it was still in his hand. And the third quarter comes to a close. Monroe City 40, Pittsfield 32 as we head to the fourth on Central Illinois Sports.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Monroe City leads 40-32 after three quarters. Pittsfield 11 of 32 from the field, 34%. 6 of 20 from the arc now, 30%. And they are 4 of 5 from the free throw line, all those shot in the third quarter. Monroe City 18 of 37, 48.7%. 1 of 8 from the arc, 12.5%. 1 of 3 from the free throw line. DeGraves with 17, Holland with 14.
8-point lead for Monroe City. Basketball for Pittsfield to start this final quarter of play as the ball comes into Silas Smith. His pass is tipped, stolen away. Turnover on the Sockies is their 14th. DeGrave down low to Holland. Out of a double team, up with it, can't get it to go. Bernard has the board for the Sockies.
Pittsfield's done a nice job with Holland, Charlie. When he gets that ball, as we get a nice little dump down in, shot up and no good. DeGrave with the rebound, and we'll get a jump ball, but he kind of has that spin move. He knows where he wants to go. Pittsfield does a nice job of stopping it.
That time, Hayden Grattan went strong to the basket against Holland. A lot of body contact, and he missed the layup. And then Pittsfield tied up Monroe City, but they'll get the alternating possession on that one.
Honors back in for Monroe City as Holland's going to take a little breather here. Nice little behind the back there by Hayes into the front court. Bonner comes way out top to help move the ball around. Hayes lob into DeGrave, too far this time and out of bounds, and a turnover on the Panthers.
The 11, 5 in the second half. Pittsfield with 5 in the second half, 9 in the first half, so 14 in the ball game.
Bonds has it out front. Finds Grattan on the wing left side. Looks for an opening, trying the back door in the middle to Graham. Had trouble with the catch, a lot of contact, no call. Rebound batted around, saved in by Monroe City, but into the scorer's table. And it'll be Pittsfield ball out of bounds on the sideline, it should be.
Quite honestly, Sapp did a nice job because he had the ball down there, and you don't want to give it back to a team in their basket, so he threw it way out by the scorer's table.
That's an old rule, right? Never throw it under your opponent's bench.
Exactly.
Or a basket. Not under the bench, it's a turnover. Here's a shot up by Graham, no good. Harris with the offensive board. Around the horn to Bernard for a three. Off the mark, rebound again, tapped out. Gratton runs it down to Graham. He'll try his shot at the triple. No good. And DeGrave grabs the rebound for the Panthers. He'll take the ball on the dribble. Ooh, he and Bonds, a hard collision. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Taylor Graham. Into the front court. Harris on the run. Shot up, no good. Blocking foul called here.
Foul's going to go against Hayes. That will be his team first to the quarter. Pittsfield trailing by 8, but you've got to give them credit. They're running a lot of backdoors trying to get that layup. Just can't get it to fall. Free throws now for the sophomore in Ryan Harris. Pittsfield 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Harris has a 3 on the night. 40-32 Monroe City. First free throw, no good.
Strikes, formerly known as Bowlers Universe, open in Pittsfield Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10, Fridays, 11 to midnight, Saturdays, 4 to midnight. Burgers, great drafts, food, fun, friends, and more. Strikes out on the west side of Pittsfield.
The lefty, Ryan Harris, with the second one. Up, no good. Rebound comes off the other way. That is to Sapp.
DeGrave isolated on the right side, gets by the man, gets to the window, can't get it to go, tap up, won't fall, gets his own board again, and it's fouled on the floor, it appears, by Bernard.
It would be his first team foul.
Out of bounds underneath for the Panthers, leading by 8 with 6:02 to play.
Haven't been too many simple baskets under there for Monroe City in the second half like there was in the first half. They've had to fight for it.
Hayes with the inbound pass. All around the top finds DeGrave. Extra pass in the corner to Hayes. Man goes flying by on the defensive side. Down low, Fauner left alone. And you can't leave that big man alone. He knows what to do with the rock when he gets it in his hands. He puts it in the basket and puts Monroe City up by 10.
4 for him.
Harris around the horn. He'll try the 3 from the wing. High bounce, no good. DeGrave secures the rebound for Monroe City. Hayes takes it into the front court. Panthers want to slow it down a bit, it appears. A 10-point lead and the basketball with 5:20 to play in this contest. Smizer at the free throw line. Look for the back cut. Nothing open. Out top, Hayes with a little pull-up 3, no good. But the rebound run down by Sapp on the offensive side. There's a tie-up now as Hayes and Bonds tie up, and it will remain Panther basketball on the baseline. Silas Smith will check into the game. They're going to now say it's
it should be.
Well, that's
the
what
last tie-up down here went the other way.
That's what I thought, and I thought maybe I was just wrong on the scoreboard.
You were right, Brian.
Chalk one up for the little guy.
Way to go. The guys in the truck doing a nice job again.
We won't fire him tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
You have to feed him, though.
Luckily, we're close.
Here's a pass stolen away by Hayes. DeGrave, spin move, gets to the left side, uses the window. In for 2.
19 for him now.
An impressive athlete is Wyatt DeGrave. As now Graham has it knocked away, and they'll say that's because of a foul on Sapp. Let's watch that last basket by DeGrave once again. Pretty smooth customer here. Little spin off the glass. Good soft touch there for the junior.
Sakis are trailing 4-0 in the quarter. It's been a quiet quarter for both teams, but Pittsfield having trouble finding that bucket to fall.
They've got a little quiet, Jack, and we've seen this from Pittsfield throughout the season.
Well, Monroe City with their defense has caused a lot of it.
Now here's a ball out of bounds, and it will be Panther basketball, so a Saki turnover.
16th turnover, 7th of the second half.
Now Hayes fouled by Gratton.
His second, team second, out by the half-court line. 4:16 left. Sakis will have to pick up the defense, and Monroe City wants to run that clock down a little bit.
And Hayes has a quick first step when he goes to that dribble. Works the ball left side. That's to Heatherton. He's picked it up on the baseline. Pass underneath. Holland is held by Bernard. And called for the infraction here with exactly 4 minutes to play.
His second, team third. Ball out of bounds. I think he was shooting.
Into the contest for Monroe City, we see Tamir White. As Smizer takes a chair. Heatherton to throw it in on the baseline. Lobs it out top to Hayes. Looking for Holland underneath. He's got two guys around him there. That means somebody's got to be open. Now they'll get it to Holland, and he's fouled by Graham.
His third, team fourth. You know, some of the early games that we've seen of the Sakis, they have just kind of went a little soft. Not tonight. They played very aggressively. They just are a little outmanned on the height end of things, but really making some good defensive plays.
Panther ball underneath. Throw way out top. That's to Hayes. As Brock Eders shouts some instructions to his squad from the sideline. Looking for Holland underneath, nothing open. Left side to Graves. Graves splits the defense. Shot up no good. Holland there to clean it up, put it up and in for two, and he's fouled.
Holland picks up another bucket. He's got 16, 6 in the second half. To the free throw line. Bonds will pick up the foul. That'll be his third. 15 fouls, so after this they'll shoot two. This after a made basket, one free throw to be shot. 46-32, 3:36 left in the contest. And Holland's free throw is no good. The rebound comes off to Monroe City.
Yep, Heatherton had it, that had it knocked out of bounds, and the Panthers will keep it underneath. 3:32 left, 14-point lead, biggest of the contest on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Lob it out front. White with it. Over to Heatherton. Holland gets a touch, tries to back his man in, goes to that spin with the left hand again.
18 for him, just one off the lead of DeGray, who's got 19. 37 of their 44 points.
Panthers have really opened it up here in this fourth quarter. Grattan out front, fakes the three, now fires from distance. It's an air ball. Holland has the board for Monroe City. Hayes with it. Tell you what, he makes a lot of good decisions with the ball in his hands. Finds a lot of open guys like the Grave for a three. Yes.
He's made both of the threes for his team on the night, and he's got 22.
There's not much that kid can't do in an athletic contest. Quite the athlete. Now Graham tries a three, and he'll answer for the Sockets.
He's got 8 on the night.
Pittsfield's first bucket of the quarter.
It is.
2:20 to play.
That's the thing. Monroe City's played good defense in this half.
DeGrave, a little screen and roll with Holland. Out to Hayes. He'll put it on the deck. Drive inside with the right hand shot up and in for two more.
4 for him.
Took it right through the heart of the defense that time, did Hayes. Score turned around on the board, 53-35, as Graham now bumped and fouled. And Pittsfield going to clear the bench.
This be the third foul on Monroe City.
Harrison McLaughlin and also Rome Bacon. We see Ben Friesen and Eli Musgrave for the first time. On the other side for Monroe City, Michael Spalding, Colin Potterfield. We see Nash, who's been in there before, as has Tamir White. And the fifth man is Jaden Holland. McLaughlin to throw it in. Ball denied that time by Holland. McLaughlin again to trigger. Looks for the opening, throws it out front to Harris. They're trying to make something happen off the bounce. He'll get to the left hand and in for two. Ryan Harris for the bucket.
5 for him now.
Nash will bring it toward the front court for the Panthers. To Jaden Holland. Spalding gets a touch left side. His pull-up jump shot off the mark. Rebound put back up and good for Tamir White.
His first 2 points of the evening.
Freezing into the front court. Finds Harris. Musgrave with the basketball. To Bacon now on his first touch. Back to Musgrave, 1:10 to play. Musgrave has picked up the dribble out top, Isaac McLaughlin. Pittsfield going to drop to 4-4. They've got one more game before the Christmas holiday on a backdoor cut by McLaughlin. Kind of stopped the cut and gets the shot to go. His first bucket of the night. They'll play Minden Unity in a makeup game on the 23rd at Pittsfield. You talk about a physical squad. Unity.
They played against that big 6'10" kid from Keokuk and played pretty well.
Unity picked up a win at Canton, Missouri last night, taking on Clark County this evening.
Oh, they're busy.
Here's a drive in by White, up and in for another two. Back-to-back baskets by Tamir White, and with 20 seconds to play, Pittsfield brings it across. Harris to McLaughlin, turns down the three. With 9 to play, Bacon will launch from downtown. It's off the mark. Rebound down to Nash, and he'll dribble it out for Monroe City. Panthers with a victory. They move to 5-1. Pittsfield drops to 4-4, and we head to the Logan Ag postgame show with final stats and our player of the game next.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com. Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
57-39 the final on the Logan Ag post-game show here on Central Illinois Sports. And Pittsfield drops to 4-4 on the season. They were 14-43 from the field, 32.5%, 7-25 from the arc. That means they were 1-4-9 in the second half, 4-7 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by Hayden Gratton with 8 points and Taylor Graham with 8, 7 for Colin Bernard. 6 for Riggs Bonds, who added 6 rebounds, 3 for Silas Smith. 5 points for Ryan Harris off the bench, 2 for McLaughlin, and Bernard had 7. On the other side, Monroe City 26 of 51, 50.8%, 2 of 10 from the arc, 20%, 1 of 4 from the free throw line, 22 points, 5 rebounds for Wyatt DeGrave, and 18 points for Brent Holland on the night, 3 rebounds for him. 4 for White, 5 for Heatherton. Also Hayes added 4 points in the half, and Fonner had 4 for Monroe City. They win it by the 57-39 count.
Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the big night from young Mr. Wyatt DeGrave? Shot it from the outside, scored it in the inside, even had a nice slam to get the fans excited. He leads the Panthers to the 57-39 victory. That's the final on this one. 2 games in the books, 2 still to come. From the Muddy River Sports Rumble on the River at Johnwood Community College. Next up, it's Quincy Notre Dame and Pittsfield, and girls basketball action will join you in just a while for another Central Illinois Sports presentation.